Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's your boy Stephon Hall back with my deadlift session. So we got 8 sets of 3 at 370 pounds. And during this week of cutting, I feel my strength. Like I'm walking around feeling strong. Surprisingly, cardio, we increased that by 10 minutes and we decreased the calories by another 100 calories. So I think we're at about 23, 2400 calories right now. And these deadlifts, I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling like, hey, this is how you want to feel. You know, we're into this cut. You know, and you can be feeling weak. You can feel beat up. Today I'm feeling strong. Of course, the rest periods are a lot longer than what they usually are. I usually rest for about 3 minutes in between sets, but with the calories walking back and the cardio increasing, so that means the deficit is deeper. I've been experimenting with a 4 to 5 minute break in between sets, and that's allowing me to push the intensity more while on this cut, because originally I was taking 3 minute breaks, and maybe that wasn't enough time for me to get optimal recovery. So if you're out here cutting, trying to get right for the summer, dropping your calories, or you're in a diet right now, I would say if you're in the powerlifting side or power building side where you're worried about strength on your compound movements, your squat, bench, and deadlift, I would say just try incorporating longer rest periods in between sets, and let me know how that feels, and let me know if you're able to push the intensity more with that. I'm not resting 4 to 5 minutes on accessory movements because they're accessory movements. So on those, I usually try to rest between 2 minutes to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, just because it's an accessory movement, and I just feel as if, what are you taking such a long break period, unless it's really just abusing you so much. But it's an accessory movement, so you wouldn't use all that energy and focus all that energy on your primary movements and not necessarily your accessory movements. Yes, you do want to progress on your accessory movements. I'm not saying that, but you want to have your energy for your big lifts. So I think that's really beneficial. I think I'm gonna keep doing that throughout my cutting. And if this is how it's gonna feel, still to have strength, still feel strong, still have the weight feel like it's moving fast, then that's just what I gotta do. You gotta set your pride to the side sometimes. So we got 3 sets of 6, 270 pounds for pause squats. And on these first couple sets, I noticed I was just, not pausing, briefly. So I had to slow it down a little bit because I was just going too fast, and I had to remember that it's a pause squat, and you need to pause at the bottom and then go. So I was able to correct that, and especially looking back, I was like, yeah, you're not really pausing on those. And like I said, pause squats are really good. Control the weight, not let the weight control you. You tell the weight what to do because you're in control of the weight. Well, I hope you're in control of the weight. That's a safe thing to do. So I tell the weight what to do, not the weight telling me what to do. And I think we're squatting 3 days a week, so a little bit of volume on the squats, but it's not really so bad because, like I tell you guys before, I would say squats is my favorite movement out of the big three. It's always been one of those movements that I've enjoyed doing. It's always one of those movements that easily goes up. Like I can easily progress on squats more than anything else. So I guess that's why I like the movement, because I really enjoy it. It's a challenge, and it's the movement that I progress in the most, I would say, definitely for sure. And you're gonna enjoy a movement that you're gonna progress in the most. It's just how it is. So we got accessory movements, 3 sets at 8 RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. And like I said, this is a perfect accessory for me, a low bar squatter, because we want to get that hamstring work. And this is just really a good movement for that. And you kind of get a little lockout at the top. So if you are struggling with lockout, but me, like I said, if the bar comes, I was telling my boy at the gym that when I do deadlifts, if the bar comes off the ground, then it's going up. If I can't get it, the bar just doesn't come off the ground. And obviously that's a good problem to have, because in most cases, like if some people, they can get it up and they just don't get the lockout. But I'm saying for me, if it comes off the ground, I got it. If I can't get it off the ground, then I won't get it. Oh yeah, and another thing, in this workout I was using straps, and that was just because my calluses were just needing to break. I probably had to file them down a little bit, but not completely. Never file your calluses on your hands all the way down to where they're just gone, because then that means the next day you come into the gym, or one of the days you do pulling or squatting, or just anything where you have a bar with really tough knurling on it, it's gonna be really rough on your hands, and you don't really want that. Once you build them, you got them. Deal with it, or wear straps or wear gloves. But if you were to do a powerlifting competition, of course you can't wear gloves. Of course you can't wear straps. So you're gonna have to let your nuts sag and get those calluses on those hands. So I had to give my calluses a little break, and that's why I use straps. Straps have their place. It's a screw in the toolbox, and so you need to know when to use it. So we got 2 sets of 15 of belt squats, 265 pounds, and I just haven't been able to progress this movement like I want to, just because usually after doing deadlifts, after doing those pulse squats, a lot of steam has been taken out of my sail. So I usually just keep it at 265, and since this is more high reps, it's a little bit harder for me to add weight onto it as well, just because it's an accessory movement. It's a really good accessory movement, but I just haven't been able to progress it like I wanted to. But we're rolling with the punches, and this is a nice move for me to do to get that volume on the quads, just because as you guys can see, I don't do leg extensions or something that's really beneficial for your quads. The only thing I really do that would be quad related is squats, but since I'm a low bar squatter, it's more hamstrings than it is quads. So this is one of the moves where I just get that direct, quad movement in. So with that being said, we got 2 sets of 15 of goblet squats. We got a 100-pound kettlebell, and I just love how deep I can get with these, and how I feel like it's almost like I feel like a front squat, just because of the where I have to balance the weight kinda in my hands. And like I said, it's just one of those moves that is directly targeting my quads. But with that being said, this will be the last movement of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss a video from me. Make sure you share this around on social media to help me grow. And it's your boy Stephon Hall, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. With my friends